What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Welcome back to my channel on this website we like to call what'd you just say? .com/youtube.edu. Today we are taking a look at the Commander from Pursuit Retro. Let's get into it. Okay, so you might notice that I am in this weird different scene. This is a hotel room. I am currently in Salt Lake City, Utah, doing some stuff, well, I'm getting ready to move here, so that's why I was here. A little look behind the curtain of my personal life. I was out here for my job because I'm moving here, so yay. And I brought this bag as my carry-on. I ended up bringing 2 bags this time. I don't have this packed out with anything because all of my carry-on stuff is kind of spread out between the work truck I'm using here and the hotel room and everything, but I wanted to show you this bag. This is a really cool bag from a company that started off as a snowboarding company, and I've got to say, this thing has been quite a delight to use. Right, so off the top, this is a Kedora. I don't have the specific specs. I could not find them. I apologize. This is a Kedora material on the outside, 30-liter bag. It's got that nice flap, not quite a roll top, just got that nice flap with 2 buckles. Cinch top opening, and one of the coolest things, I don't think anyone off the top of just seeing this bag would really notice, and that is it has a camera cube. This is the cinch thing, don't worry about that. It's got a camera cube, an awesome, super padded, really durable, pretty fun to use camera cube for all the photographers out there, or dronies, drone head, cone heads, that's probably not what they're called, but it's a great camera cube, fits wonderful in this bag. This is a snowboarding bag, is what I was told. I'm not a big snowboarder. I've gone once, fell down the mountain quite a lot, but this is a great bag if you need a kind of a larger daily carry. Like I said, it's 30 liters, but it packs out a lot, but with the camera cube, you only get about half the bag to actually carry your other additional items. I was able to on the plane. I had the camera cube in here. I had a jacket, my tech case, and I want to say a couple other like smaller-ish items. And then I filled out obviously the multiple pockets we'll get into here in a second. This was a really cool, really comfortable, good bag to carry through the airport to just kind of have fun with. And I really like what these guys are doing with it. And I don't want to waste any time. So with all of that, let's get into the whole kebab. Alright, so I'm going to walk you through this bag. This is a very awkward desk. I do not like it. I cannot wait to be back in my studio. It's not even a studio. I can't wait to have my own studio here in like a month. So in like 4 or 5 episodes, you're going to see a complete shift, hopefully, in the way my videos are. Or you won't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's walk through every single nook, cranny, pocket, and thing that this bag offers, starting with up top, a quick access compartment here off the bat. Wonderful zippers, wonderful zipper pulls, pretty average zippers, nothing crazy special, nothing awesome, just normal regular zippers that lead into this nice little quick access pocket. Is these whole, you can see the outline, this whole pocket, these little stitch marks all the way down. This is your nice big hand depth, nice about 2 hands width, we're going to use hands as measurement, bag, quick access pocket up top. This is a great throwaway pocket. I like, and I've kind of been getting into this more in my bags, is like security pocket. When you're going through security, you need a pocket you can quickly throw items into: wallet, phone, keys, boarding pass, AirPod Pros that you might have in your pocket, things like that. And this is a great pocket. This is actually what I ended up using this for. I threw my AirPod Pros, my wallet, my phone. I just ate like 12 rolls of sushi, and that might have been a mistake before I started filming. But it was a great pocket just to throw all my stuff for security. Got through security, was able to pull it out, and it was a really nice, easy, quick pocket. Got some little bit of dimension built in there. Just a wonderful up top quick access compartment. Now, before I open this up and show you the rest, there are actually some really cool features on the outside of this bag that I really like what they've done here. For one, you've got a mesh water bottle pocket. I have with me, hold on, don't go anywhere. Where did I put it? There it is. You can see it. No one's gone anywhere. Don't click that button thing. My Wandered water bottle fits off the top. Now, mesh water bottles, I've had some comments before with like the Kanai bag. and some other ones that I've reviewed with mesh water bottle pockets. Yeah, the mesh, sometimes it can be kind of a pain. I'm not a big fan of mesh water bottle pockets. I like Peak Design or Wandered, where, you know, it's got that, like, that material is kind of built into the bag, or like the Tortuga one that I just did, or Nomadic. You know, really anybody that doesn't have mesh. But in terms of water bottle pockets, you know, this is a really, it's, you know, it's fine. But what you do get is a little bit of that, you know, this cinch point right here can kind of get in the way depending on how big your water bottle is. But, you know, it sits off the bottom of the bag. It's not crazy loose. It's not bad in terms of a mesh pocket. I would be worried. My only concern ever with mesh pockets is always if it catches on something, is it going to just rip to shreds? Haven't had that happen yet, but, you know, time will tell. So if that happens, I'll post it on my Instagram. But I don't think so, because this is a pretty well-built bag. So water bottle pocket, like I mentioned, you've got cinch lash points, one here and one here as well. Great if you wanted to throw like a tripod or cinch the bag a little bit tighter up top. You got that option with these. And then what I like about this, on both sides of the bag, you got two zippers here, right? Little, not even a full hand width on both sides of the bag. You got these little, just kind of like throwaway pockets. You can put your passport, boarding pass, little security items, and they are just nice little cute little guys. Just right there in the back. Okay, so moving to the back of the bag. Just really basic straps and back system here. You got, you know, two foam panels, super comfortable, nice center airway channel. You've got two, you know, straps that basically are just typical foam with the mesh. They breathe nice, they're pretty comfortable. You got a lash strap or sternum strap here with a little rape whistle on it. And then you've got you can't detach, but just basic webbing hip belts that, you know, like I said, you can't detach these, which is my only bummer, because I'm not a big fan of having all these straps dangle, because I don't like wearing hip straps, because I throw my bag down and on a lot, and it just kind of can get kind of aggravating with a hip strap. But in other words, comfortable bag. I mean, I didn't have it super packed out heavily. I mean, it was packed, it was full, but it wasn't a heavy loadout, so I can't say for sure if it would be super uncomfortable with a heavy loadout. But if you follow them on Instagram, which go give these guys a follow, because they're always posting really cool stuff, not about their bag, but they also have like clothing and like adventures and stuff like that. It's really been a joy to kind of see their stories and stuff. It looks like people have gone like up mountains with this thing like fully packed out, no issues. So that could be part of it, or not part of it. That could be just, you know, a little helpful tidbit of information. I did not get the chance to really pack this thing fully. I did use this quite a lot for work and everything, and it's a really joy to use bag. And then you've got just a quick segue here, one handle, a webbing handle. That's the only handle on this bag. It's kind of a bummer, but I understand why, because you have the mesh pocket on one side and the access to the camera cube on the other, which is where, you know, camera bags can kind of because you don't get those awesome handles. But, you know, it's just a basic little webbing handle guy. It's fine, does the trick, does what it needs to. Nothing to write home about. And then, still working up from the outside of the bag, you've got these guys. I think this is something to do with snowboarding. I'm not really sure. If you know if this has anything to do with snowboarding, let me know. But this is a good spot. This is where I had my beanie, because I thought it was going to be colder than what it was. And I threw my beanie right here. So it's quick accessibility to my beanie. Just like a little, you know, like a little latch strap. You can cinch this down a little bit tighter. You can make it a little bit looser. And it's just a nice little, kind of like, instead of having lash straps, you kind of have this little thing. I don't know what else you'd really put there. I would stick with clothes, because I don't think this could handle a heck of a lot of weight. But time will tell. And then, last but not least, on the bottom of this bag, two big belt buckles here for tripod. It's a new thing from Apple, the tripod, iPad 7. Probably past that anyways. You got a place for a tripod, yoga mat, just a nice little spot where you can, and I like that you can unbuckle them, so you can kind of just fit that item there a little bit better, because sometimes if they're not, you know, like with these, you gotta loosen it all the way and then tighten it down. So these are just easy, unbuckle, throw whatever you need down there, rebuckle it. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna talk about on the outside of this bag is you've got your side camera cube access, or if you don't have the camera cube, just your side access into this bag. Now, I do have one caveat with this bag. In terms of a regular bag, it's it's fine. You throw your stuff in there, good minimal travel bag without the camera cube and everything. It's perfect. As a camera bag, I think this bag falls a little short. If you were gonna get this strictly as a camera bag, I don't know if it would be worth it, because the biggest downfall this bag has is whenever you open these pockets, there's no way to secure the way the camera cube opens. So you have to open this, and then you would also either have to unzip this camera cube, right, or just leave that unzipped and zip it up. On other camera bags like the Prima or the Wandered or the Peak even, these have a way to kind of attach, and then when you unzip this, it automatically unfolds this and you get that access. Same thing with the side. You have to unzip the cube and the bag to get into it. So as a camera bag, I think, yes, it absolutely works. And maybe I'm jumping ahead of, because we haven't quite finished, going through the bag. I think as a camera bag, though, it definitely works. But if you were only going to get this as a camera bag, I feel like it might fall a little short of being a sole camera bag. I think that this bag's intention and what it succeeds at is a hybrid bag, or without the camera cube, just being a travel bag. We'll get more into that as we dive into the camera cube. I'll show you the whole thing, but you got these two buckles here, right? This flap opens up and you've got another pocket at the top of this flap, right? And it's just kind of a throwaway pocket, something that you might not need to get out that much, because obviously you'd have to unfold the bag all the way to really get in this without stuff falling out. I made the mistake of throwing my glasses in there, and then I just opened it like this and unzipped it and my glasses fell out. So just a little piece of information there for you. All right, so you got that double pocket access up here. Like I said, this does cinch down, right? So you got that nice little cinch at the top to keep your stuff nice and cinched, I guess you would say. In this bag, also up top here, you got another little pocket here at the front on the inside. Just a nice another little pocket. Just 3, 4, 5 killer little pockets that you can just kind of throw little nicky-knack things into. I think they all serve a really good purpose. I think that if you're going to spread your stuff out a little bit, I think they all work really well with each other. And then I'm going to go and pull. This is the whole camera cube. It's kind of big. A little beefy. It was hard for me to pack this camera cube out because I don't have a lot of camera equipment or gear rather, but really solid camera cube, which we will 100% dive into. The only other thing I will say about the inside of this bag is, like I said, 30-liter capacity. It's got plenty of room to throw like a packing cube, shoes. It'd be a great minimal travel bag, absolutely. It's got a laptop sleeve. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's got a laptop sleeve towards the back, 15-inch, and then it's got like a little spot for pins, a little like folding bit, and that is it. That's the inside of this bag. Like I said, really simple design. Other thing I will mention about this is it does have a really cool little feature, because this material really isn't super water resistant, neither are the zippers. It does have at the back, at the bottom, a little zipper, and like the Manal and the Wandered and other bags, it does have a rain flap that can stay connected in the bottom compartment. Rather, this can be a little difficult to put on because it's not super packed out, but it's got that. It's got the built-in rain guard. You can declip it, unclip it, declipolarize, so it can completely be, as I smack myself in the face, separate from the thing. The bag, that thing. And then to improve on it, because this would be something that you take in the mountains and maybe do with like snowboarding, and you might get caught in the rain, it adds the rain fly to where you don't have to worry about if the bag is water resistant, because as long as you put the rain fly on, you'll be protected from Zeus or Poseidon or Hades, whichever it is. And then the last thing I want to talk about is this camera cube. 3 points of access to get into this. You've got the front one, which you saw on the front of the bag. You've got a top access, which has the Velcro, which all the dividers in here have Velcro on them. And then you've got a side access as well. And like I said, there's no way to connect the front or the side to the side and front of the bag to where when you open the side of the bag, you're automatically opening this. You'd have to open that and then kind of peel this out of the way, and you can get into the side of the camera cube. Same with the front. But you've got these nice 3 places to access this. This top does have a really nice handle for carrying. I actually just took this whole camera cube with my whole gear and set up when I went on and did a film project. So you know, I just kind of carried this cube around. And honestly, it really wasn't that bad. I kind of liked it. In terms of camera cube, when it comes to padding and organization, you've got 3 of these foam dividers. I'll go and pull one of them out. 3 of these foam dividers with the Velcro on the side that you can kind of just put in however you so choose, which makes it very customizable in terms of camera equipment. I think the build quality of this is super nice. It's got great materials, it's very durable, it fits nice into the bag. There's room on the sides to where you could throw stuff on the sides if you wanted to while it's in the bag. I just think that the one thing that this bag needs, the one improvement that I would honestly think that this bag would make this thing shine, is the ability to attach this and this to the bag. Other than that, I think this is a really killer bag as a minimal travel. As someone that maybe wanted to double, you know, keep some daily carry stuff and maybe take, you know, your camera with you. I think another strength would be, you know, if you wanted to take this thing up the mountain and also bring some camera gear, but you weren't taking a whole lot of mountain gear, this would be a good bag to bring up the mountain and kind of maybe do it half and half. I think that this bag has a lot of strengths. I really like it. I think it's a dope look. I really like this company. I like what they're doing. I like that they reached out to me and you know, were like, hey, would you review our bag? And they sent me just a coupon for like 20% off, which they're doing a deal right now. I think it's like 20% off right now anyways. And it's super cheap bag, super affordable. I think it's like $160. Let me double check. $169 right now, so I was close. I do believe they have like a 20% off deal. They have them all the time. Really nice bag, really good company. So if you're looking for that good balance of a bag, I think this is a good one in terms of that aesthetic. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this bag, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my very best to answer those for you. If there's a project you want me to get my hands on and do a review on, let me know and I will do my best to make that happen so you can know what it's like before you buy it. This is the weirdest angle to look into a camera. I also have my email address, odiematthewsbags@gmail.com. You can email me questions and I will read them out or reply to you. Or that's a good way to get in touch if you want to send me, you know, really anything. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a chat. You guys could leave this video a like, subscribe for more nonsense of me rambling about bags that I love way too much. It means a lot to me. Thank you again for all my subscribers. Love you guys all so very much. I'm very appreciative of all the support you give. And I think that brings us to the end of it. So with all of that, I will see you next time.